good to see you today. I'm Liana George with By George Organizing Solutions, and today I want us to talk about the problem with all your messy t-shirts. How can you organize them so they're not such a headache? How can you tame them so they're not toppling over? So that's what we're going to look at really quick today. I've got 3 things I want to show you, and I want to tell you first why I've been researching this so much. And the reason is my husband is fanatical about t-shirts. Every time we travel somewhere, especially if there's a Hard Rock Cafe, we have to stop and get a t-shirt, which means because we travel a lot, he has lots of t-shirts. And so what happened was he was having so many t-shirts that the drawer was just being crammed packed full. Now I do hang some of his t-shirts, but most of them go inside a drawer. Well, then the next thing I noticed was he was only wearing the ones that were on top. So he kept wearing the same ones over and over and over, although he had this plethora of t-shirts. So I thought there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way to organize these so that they're not messy, they're not cramming up the drawer, and he's getting a variety of clothes to wear. So I did. I researched it out and I came up with a few ideas. So that's what I want to share with you right quick today because I don't know about you, but I get tired of seeing t-shirts like this. So let me tell you the first thing I did. The first thing I did was invested in what I call my Miracle Fold. And literally, that's the name of it, Miracle Fold. And I'll put all of this in the comment section. But Miracle Fold just helps you get that streamlined look that you see in the department stores. Or, hi Susan, how are you today? Glad you're with me. So it gives you the look that you see in the department stores or in like Gap or any kind of clothing store you might see. And what it does is allows you to just get that nice, crisp, clean fold like this. Okay, so that's part of it. Now you don't have to have the Miracle Fold. If you can do that on your own, that's great. But I like this. It just gives me that easy way to do it, quick and easy. It takes like less than 10 seconds. The other reason I like this because I think kids would really like playing with it. You do this and the shirt comes out real nice. So if you want to get your kids involved in the laundry process, the Miracle Fold is great. So that's what I start with first because I want to start with a t-shirt that's folded like this. Okay, and you'll see why in a minute. So you've got your t-shirts. My first method, and this is my favorite method, and this is what I currently use, is the small stack in the drawer. And I keep them standing up. So basically what I've done is I've taken the Miracle Fold from here and I turn that in half. And then I stack them standing up inside the drawer of our dresser. Now the reason I like this method so much more is because you can tell if you're getting from a top view, you can see what the t-shirt is. So my husband can see this is the Baylor shirt, this is the marathon shirt, and so we have different, he can pick a different shirt and not wear the same one all the time. Plus, when he takes one out, and I'm hoping you can see this if I set these down, if he takes one out in the middle, they don't topple over. It might lean a little bit, but most often they stay in place, and then when I'm doing laundry, I can just put it back in that same slot. So everything kind of stays upright and doesn't topple over. Okay, so that's the first method I call the stand-up method. And so like I said, all you do is you just fold it and then fold it again in half and then stand them up. Okay, this works really well for drawers. Now, what if you put your t-shirts on shelves? A lot of people do that, but the problem is when you want to go find them in a shelf like this, it becomes hard when you want to pull out this one in the middle or the one on the bottom, and then everything kind of falls off to the wayside for you to get what you want. So one tip I have for you that I think is helpful is to use shelf dividers. They slide right in on top of the shelf, and then you can just put your t-shirts between them, and that way when you're looking for something, they won't fall over either way. You've got some kind of boundary in there that's going to help you when you want to find what you're looking for and pull it out easily. If you don't like that, because sometimes you can still pull them out is a little bit difficult, then I discovered my third method, which I really like. It's called the Easy Stack Tray. And the Easy Stack Tray is just basically some plastic dividers. And again, using the Miracle Fold, you can just set this down. And then when you want something that, let's say, is on the bottom, let's say if I wanted that blue one, well, instead of having to pull out and worry about it toppling over this way or that way, all I have to do is lift up, pull that one out, and then get what I need. And nothing falls over, nothing goes to the side. And this is really great. It's nice and sturdy. It can work on a shelf and it can work in a drawer. So if you have your stuff, you know, in either one of those, this would work really, really well. And again, it's called Easy Stack. There is another one called ThreadStax. I think that just became available last month and I haven't ordered one yet. But they're the same concept, but instead of being the clear plastic, which I do like because then you can see what you need easily, theirs is a harder plastic and they're magnetic. And so that's the only difference. But you can see these have little they have a little stand right there, and then you can just set it down and flip to what you need. So those are my quick tips for you today on how to tame your toppling t-shirt. You can get the Easy Stack container, kind of boundary, and use that. You could use shelf dividers and to allow a boundary, or you could use the stand-up method to keep them in place as well. Any of those three will help bring order to your toppling t-shirts. It's made a huge difference in my life, for my husband's variety of clothing, and as well as just having a little bit more cleanliness in the bedroom. So anyway, Miracle Fold as well is great. It's not necessary, but it does help you get that more streamlined look that you're looking for. So I hope that helps you today. It's quick tip for you. I'm so glad you joined me. If there's anything you have that you want me to talk about in the future, please leave a comment in the sections below, and I'll be happy to try to see what I can do to give you some tips on that. Or if there's something else that you need help with, just drop me a note, and I'd love to see how I can help you. So have a great Tuesday. Thank you, Susan. I'm trying to read close because I'm kind of far away. Demo the folder. Demo which folder, Susan? I guess I'm confused. Are you talking about this folder? I'm not sure. Maybe we can talk offline and figure out which one you want me to do. I can demo something for sure. But anyway, all right, we'll talk later. We'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye.